But let's dive into the crypto. Where we should start, actually. So I have a couple of topics. Some are price related, and then some topics are actually like not price related, more like utility. That how can this help you? Like when we take a look at the Rune, the price a dumpster fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's a valuable project. They're gonna integrate Monero as well, and you can do cross-chain swaps. We are building our own aggregator. So if you go ThorChain.org, I mean swap.thorchain.org, soon they will release the new aggregator that will have every route that ThorChain has available. It goes through ThorChain. If it's not available on ThorChain, for example, Zcash, it goes through Maya. If it's not available on Maya, it's so that, for example, Solana at the moment. So Solana is not supported at the moment, both. It's gonna be on Chainflip, for example, and even NEAR. So we will. The reason for that is that the front end will not get attractive if you don't support everything. But we always prioritize ThorChain, and then we are gonna not sell, but we are gonna offer this aggregator for other websites as well. At the moment, for example, SwapKit is doing a lot of heavy lifting, so they aggregate all the cross-chain swaps, and then they get plugged into a trust wallet, ledger, this and that. So we are going to make our own aggregator, because at the moment, so funny, we have NEAR Intents, we have ThorChain, Maya, Chainflip, but guess who's eating the most when it comes to fees? It's SwapKit. Because they are the main router of all those swaps through all those wallets, and they just use their own flat fee. I think we can check actually. I will enable my screen right away. Give me a second. No. ThorChain.org. No. ThorChain. Jesus, where do I want to go? Yeah, here. Let me see. Yeah. Share window.
Okay, I'm back.
So if we go leaderboard, we can see the most volume goes through SwapKit, and they are, if you see this, they are aggregator. Though they offer a service for Trust Wallet, and there are a lot of other as well. So they are at the moment eating basically NEAR's everybody's pie. So we will make our own as well. Then let's go swap. As I mentioned last week, we have the Memo-less, so you don't have to connect your wallet to make transactions. So that's kind of crazy and unique as well. You don't have to compromise your ledger to make the swap. So basically, what you do.
How does that work? You give your tokens to somebody else, and they do the swap for you?
No, Rom didn't watch the show last week.
Damn! So you're out of loop. So let's say Rome Reactor, you have like a PTC, and you wanna just go to Tether. And how does it work? It's simple.
It's kind of like Rocket or whatever. You just send it to a QR code.
Yeah, you will generate the QR code, and this QR code belongs to ThorChain. So the nodes have the control of the Bitcoin that you send in. But with the dust, you will describe your intent, or you will describe your action, what you want to do, right? You get your ID. So if you send, the ThorChain knows what you want back, and more important, destination wallet, where you want it. So basically, you just initiate a Bitcoin send function from your wallet, not connecting anywhere, and you will do a cross-chain swap. So that's cool. That has been a really big thing for Bitcoin maxis, because they don't want to connect their wallet nowhere, right? Why do take a risk? You never know. Maybe even you go, I don't know, legit website that works well.
So you're sending your Bitcoin to ThorChain Bitcoin address, and then it has to wait 20 minutes to receive the Bitcoin there. and then from there, once that's received, it does the transaction to send that Bitcoin to whatever destination address you want it.
I think we are not that. I think ThorChain is not that. We don't wait for the likelihood of rearranging the block. There's no need for two confirmations. I mean, as long as it's one confirmation is done, it's done. I don't know the specifics. Maybe when it's a bigger amount, they will wait.
I guess it's because Bitcoin is considered secure. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. No issues there so far. So that's a new cool thing that nobody else has. You can safely swap. Limit swaps. So that's again, there's nowhere you can do decentralized limit swaps. You can do on Binance, but you cannot do it on Chainflip. Yeah, at the moment on ThorChain as well, you can't. And I don't know anywhere else near. You can do. You cannot have a limit cross-chain swap. So it's live on ThorChain. Our bots are actually testing it, and it's just a matter of time when it gets included in official swap.thorchain.org UI as well. So bookmark it, boys. You will have Memo-less. So this feature is called Memo-less swaps with the QR. When you can make your QR code and you send to that address, but you have to be really careful. If you have the QR code, you send the exact amount that you are told. You don't no Satoshi more, no Satoshi less, because otherwise it will bounce back for you. Because in the dust there is your reference number, your ID, so to speak, the swap ID, and yeah, it has to be perfect. But usually it will be perfect because you don't. If you scan it, you will not start like changing the amounts on your own. Like, this is only risk, but your funds will not be lost. It's just it will bounce back. Yeah. Then there is the Memo-less. Then there is the limit orders. That's amazing. Those are the biggest two things at the moment that are happening. But also yesterday we had an awesome ThorChain space, and we had who they were, Bior Labs, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Bior Labs. So they are making, and that's why ThorChain is so awesome. So we have a mock-up as well. Let's see, let's go. I don't want to lose this. Let's see. I'm gonna bounce. This is going to be point of sale application for crypto. And why usually, Rocket Exchange used to be, but they use centralized solvers. So they, for example, sent the Binance, and they cannot guarantee the route. I mean, they cannot guarantee. They make it your money may get stuck, and you may have to KYC in the middle of transaction. So that's bad.
Okay. Yeah.
Burps, stop trolling. It's just a usual ThorChain hour. Anyway, so why ThorChain is awesome? Because everybody's building. I mean, if you have a serious app that you want to build, you're not gonna build your app on top of NEAR Intents or Chainflip. You're gonna build on top of ThorChain because it's trustless. We don't censor block any transactions. So that's why this point of sale app will be built on top of ThorChain. It will generate revenue. But let's go back to the BR Labs. So they were on, and what's crazy, they're trying to build one-stop crypto app, on-ramp, off-ramp, everything, but also no KYC cards. That's something new. So how this will work? This is done through Visa, and it's basically like gift cards, but it's going to be a card that you can spend like a
prepaid
card.
MasterCard.
Exactly. So, but there will be limits, of course. There will be $1,000 limit per card, but you can actually make virtual cards how many you want. So you can make just 10 in day. This is, I think this is the biggest thing that will enable them a lot.
Theo, accurate data about ThorChain?
I would go to ThorChain.org, ThorChain.net for the info. But what do you have in mind? I can.
It
for sure.
doesn't look good. Their total value locked 10x
Yeah.
to the downside and hasn't recovered at all since the past.
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
They only
Yep.
have like one DEX, which is ThorChain DEX, and that's about it.
I think. Yeah.
I don't know if
it's. I mean, if you understand ThorChain, then you even wouldn't say that like, oh, they have only one DEX. They have Kujira, a player. They are they realize that the stack, how it's built, it's maybe not the most optimized. So they are kind of redesigning everything as well. So that's why we don't have perps out yet.
I saw an interesting podcast on Epicenter regarding one of the lead developers of Cosmos and ThorChain. I mean, they kind of forked Cosmos in a way, and most of these projects fork Cosmos. So they're trying Cosmos right now. I mean, they're using the SDK, so
it's nothing to do with fork.
What do you consider using somebody else's tool stack? It's like you're forking their code, and then you're just doing whatever you want with it.
I guess so, but
regardless, they basically have a big problem. Atom and Cosmos, they're losing their brand identity. Their whole the whole vision is now being upgraded to get institutional investors onboarded, and really not all the bag holders, all the community members. They kind of are still with them, but there's this whole identity crisis that Cosmos is going through, because Cosmos is not an L1. It's an app chain. App development, so the whole narrative is completely.
I think what you're mixing up. One thing is Cosmos as a SDK. One is a Cosmos as a chain, and their token is Atom. They don't have any good way to bring in revenue. So, they are actually responsible.
It doesn't look like they're generating revenue. I mean, it looks like it's going down.
It's going down
12% since last month.
Yeah, the revenue is going down because of as I discussed before, the SwapKit. They are using the NEAR Intent and other providers as well to solve the swaps. Now we are doing I feel like I've been speaking so much about ThorChain, and I went over this like 7 times before. But the initial idea of ThorChain was that it's going to be like a protocol, like HTTP something, whatever, and like it's going to be protocol. Nobody noticed it. It's going to be like a building block for like apps and stuff like Mocha and BR Labs.
Like the biggest generated were Binance, Jupiter, Aster, Sky, Gala, Uniswap, EdgeX, Meteora, Hyperliquid, Pump, Lido, Aave, Circle, and then Tether.
Yeah, but
Tether is the biggest.
The problem is when it comes to cross-chain swaps, like NEAR Intents, so to speak, our rival. Who
really needs cross-chain swaps? You see, this is the big thing. This is the problem with Cosmos and its identity crisis. Most blueprints for crypto is you just focus on your L1. This way you pump your L1 token. So like Solana, Ethereum, these are all L1 narratives, and they focus on building the apps on the L1 and utilizing the tokens. So ThorChain, just like Atom, is going to have this problem because Rune is doing this cross-chain thing, basically making it irrelevant. The reason why Solana, Ethereum pump is because they're all focused on this L1 narrative. Well, Ethereum is actually having a problem as well because they went into this L2 bullshit. And now they're also having cannibalization happening, similar to Cosmos. So like my question is, what's Rune doing to push it into from what Cosmos having this identity crisis of being an app chain to being more like L1 centric, where you're not talking about cross chain anymore. You're kind of saying like Rune is one chain and all these chains are just like using it, rather than like the other way around where we're not really using Rune at all. We're just using Rune's tech to swap. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what's Rune doing to kind of make it so that it's the key economics token of this cross-chain world that they're building?
So it depends how you see, like you said, cross-chain swaps doesn't.
Because you don't pay with like gas fees with Rune. Like when you do a cross-chain swap from BTC to Litecoin, for example, you're paying fees in BTC and Litecoin, right? You're not using Rune to pay fees to facilitate the swap, are you?
No. So when it comes to, I will circle back to the fees and the gas as well. But I think we should say that everything we say here is not financial advice. You actually showed the picture for a second. But guys, keep in mind, Theo is pushing really hard. He's building the Patreon, Discord. So make sure to check all the links down below as well. So when it depends how you see the world or blockchain. You said there's no need for the cross-chain, whatever, but you have.
I said there's no need for Rune token.
Okay.
Like the Thor ecosystem can thrive just as Cosmos and all these SDKs are thriving, but the token, it has an identity crisis because there's no real need for it. Like the only reason the mainnet tokens have a need is when they're L1 centric, or L1. I guess. The vision.
First thing, if you execute a swap from Bitcoin to ETH on ThorChain through ThorChain, you have to pay a fee, basis point fee, just like Binance. And first of all, to be a part of this fee distribution, you have to have Rune token and bond it, basically stake it. Let's say we say bonding for a reason, but it's like staking. You have to stake it. So first of all, if you think that cross-chain swaps and ThorChain will do good and it will generate a lot of fees, to get those fees, you have to use Rune token. So that's the utility number one. And that's the main utility, actually, just the fee distribution. And now it's up to debate. Do you see Rune ThorChain successing or not? Do you think the cross-chain swap will go higher, like the volume-wise? Then there is an app layer built on top of ThorChain. They will have perp decks. They have liquidations, all kinds of apps. For example, they will have a decentralized DCA app. You want to DCA into Bitcoin through your ledger. You don't wanna do it on Binance. Soon you can do it on Kujira. And all those DCAing swaps will happen through ThorChain, right? You will DCA your Tether to Bitcoin or vice versa, whatever you want to do, right? All those little DCA actions are swaps. So you pay fee. And if you pay fee, it's going to be distributed through ThorChain holders. So the main thing why the price is so low, first of all,
but are they getting? My question is, are they getting the fee in Rune or are they getting the fee in whatever they swapped, like Bitcoin?
All the fees will be net market by Rune token, and you will be distributed in Rune.
So doesn't that make it inflationary?
Huh?
Doesn't that make the token inflationary?
So if swap happens, you swap from Bitcoin to ETH. So you always pay your gas from the initiating chain. If you go from BTC to ETH, you pay your fee in BTC. So let's say you make a $1,000 swap, then $10 will be fee. This will with this $10, you will buy the protocol will buy Rune and distribute those Rune tokens to the bonders, or stakers, however you would like to.
The protocol will buy the Rune and then redistribute.
Yes, always. Protocol is actually even burning 5% of the revenue, and all the tokens are out for the circulation as well. So that means that it's actually deflationary asset. There is no more Rune that can be introduced into the system. But yeah, Rune, as you know, guys, in January or February, it has had one. There was one bad design, and this kind of collapsed. So that's why the price went down heavily as well. And recently, NEAR has taken a chunk of market as well, but introducing new features and stuff, gearing up the Kujira. I think at the moment it's still like the darkest time for ThorChain. Everything is almost ready. New chains are almost ready to launch and stuff.
Ruji's not looking good.
Yeah, Ruchi. I mean, look how new it is.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's still above from its
around since July.
The Kujira price was at like 15 cents from the crash, I remember. So it's still like.
But Kuji's done now, right?
Oh yeah.
Now it's Ruchi, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think so. Why the price of Ruchi went up? I think because we were just about to launch. Then the boys of Kujira said like, I think it's not the best design, so they're now reworking the to more be optimized for omni-chain approach. Because I think that's good, because before, like a couple of months before, when you went on Kujira, maybe you had like AVAX ETH, you had base ETH or USDT or whatever, and Ethereum. They were not like as one. So like it was like segregated. I mean, it was all those different network USDT. But now they made a new design. Like if you deposit Tether, it doesn't matter like what it is. It will just display you have Tether there. So I think they're just reworking how the user experience will be and stuff. And yeah, it takes time, and people lose interest. There's nothing you can do on the Kujira homepage at the moment, not much, because everything is under work. So yeah, if people cannot click around, the perp text doesn't work yet, it's not generating that much fees, they lose interest. I think it's Kujira.network. Yeah. It was down, yeah. Yeah. You can trade. I mean, you can swap on the left trade. Yeah, or trade left. You can do a swap.
Oh, yeah, we've been to this website before. We had options coming soon.
Yeah. But this options coming soon. I think it's at least a year. So it's kind of, because I'm involved in this. So yeah, this again. They're working on price oracles as well. Before you only could do like 4x leverage. Everything is kind of not working, not functional, not presentable at all. So it's not even beta, I would say. That's why there's nothing to do. People lost the hype is kind of dying down. And why like yesterday, I think we had like 20% drop if you zoom in, crazy drop.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
It turned out somebody from the Syndicate, from the like basic like the token distribution, ICO, Syndicate, whatever you want to call it, they needed liquidity really bad, so they sold at the loss.
36%.
That happened,
and then recovered.
Yep. Yeah. So that's why that candle is there. Even like professionals who are playing around billions of dollars, they out of blue need the liquidity, and yeah.
So we could short Kujira.
Maybe they sold because they see the project going down further. And they could buy it back, and they just took whatever money they had out because they don't, That could be.
I mean, it can. Yeah, of course, it can be anything. But they actually sent a DM to JP, who's a founder of ThorChain, and he onboarded Kujira kinda, and he tried to sell those tokens OTC as well to him. Like, hey, can you? Oh, and he didn't only sell the Kujira token; he sold the multi-sig tokens as well. I don't hold any Volt, but it's the token for the wallet that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
So same, he dumped Volt and Kujira, so it wasn't like.
For some reason, Theo, the stream is not loading in Moonboy's podcast.
Oh, did I fuck it up? It should be. Okay, let me try that.
Hang tight for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just.
It should be live now on Pump Fund. Sorry about that.
It says live, but it doesn't. Oh, yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so it's been how much? It's been like 26
We only lost a half hour.
Let's start with the ThorChain again from the beginning.
Okay.
No. Anyway, but let's speak about a little bit about NEAR as well, because at least I don't know how's your verbs are like no more ThorChain, please stop.
No, she loves it.
So let's speak about NEAR as well, because NEAR Intents. Let's look how much fees they're pulling. Like the volume has been going.
What is NEAR? It's like a gaming chain, or what is that?
It's a cross chain, L1 that's doing cross swaps as well. How they are doing is that the user comes on top on NEAR intent. They say like, I want to swap this and that, and then there's a centralized entities who are like, oh, I want to take this trade. I can ARP this trade. So they are a little bit they're solving the trades differently. So you post intent, you post what you want, and then there's people competing to resolve your the swaps. They are actually skyrocketing hard because they're subsidizing their swaps. I think they had like a huge amount of investment money, so they're subsidizing the swaps. So you trade on NEAR with 0 basis points. They don't ask for any fee, kinda, and they prepay the gas for you as well. So this cannot be like a long-term solution. They will they burn so much money. I mean, the higher the volume goes, the more money they burn, and that's why this post here is actually quite cool, because I just wanted to ask. I don't know how it's you, but my X feed is full of NEAR is all-time highs. NEAR is doing so good. NEAR.
Yeah.
Maybe we are in different eco.
I'm in a different crypto Twitter than you. Oh,
yeah.
But I know you're in like a lot of ThorChain spaces. Do you ever think like one of these ThorChain guys would come on our show? I know Matt tries to get the Pulse Chain guys in here, but what about the ThorChain guys?
The main guys, the main hosts, Patriot and Kenton, they have too much on the plate, so I think they are not. They're just hosts. They're both community members who rose from the debacle in the February. So the huge crash happened. There was so much speculation. The chain was halted, and then they just started the space. Like because first they did their spaces on their own X.
Yeah.
But since they're well-known ThorChain chats, everybody tuned in, and later on ThorChain started doing it on their X to get more reach and stuff.
Wow.
But let's speak about NEAR. So, and all the rage is that volume is going high, and I have to say only good things, like going from almost let's see, how much volume can I see? Oh wait, like 15 million, 5 million, and let's see, 3 months later having got days with 200 million. Crazy, right? It's amazing growth. And the main reason is that the gas is prepaid. They have 0 basis point fee, and everybody says, "Oh, they're generating so much fees as well. That's crazy." But that's weird. Like who? So let's dive down. Who gets the fees? So first of all, SwapKit has made 5.65 million. So this is the same aggregator that I showed here. We will never show ThorChain generated fees that we pay for the SwapKit. Never. That's dumb. So that's already kind of like LARPing. I don't know. It's like LARPing how much money I make, but in the end of the day, you have to give it all to your neighbor. Like who cares? Your neighbor.
That's kind of like what Ethereum has with the L2s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I would say it's kind of similar, like LARPing about the Ethereum ecosystem as a whole making so much fees, but it goes to, I don't know, L2s. And yeah, most of the fees go to other parties, and it's not included in buyback and burn. So that's just like crazy. Yeah, I just wanted to highlight this post. So who reads about online, like, oh, NEAR is doing so well. Should I buy the token? I'm pretty sure Theo will show the price chart as well. It's the chart.
Well,
Nice.
I see the project on NEAR that's making all these fees. It's called NEAR Intents. That's what one that looks like is the biggest one.
That's what we're been speaking about last half an hour.
NEAR Intents.
So yeah,
it's 36, but comparing it to like Solana is making double the fees daily, which is still pretty good. I mean, it's like half of Solana.
So how much fees are they making? Can you share your screen as well?
Ether, I'm using a different computer. I'll just tell you the number. It says yesterday NEAR Intent made $229,000.
Yeah, exactly. And the most of the money that they make goes to SwapKit.
Yeah, and then like this project.
Why do you count the money that the ETH L2 makes as a ETH holder? It makes no sense. Why you LARP about it? So it's kind of the way they count the money. It's gimmicky. So yeah. The thing that I wanted to actually say is that like if you read online, and nobody even knows. Like it's so funny. Like if you go to ThorChain website, you can see exactly how much, where every penny went, how much ThorChain made, how much anybody pays for a swap. Let's see. You can open any swap and you see how much they paid for it. Let's see. It's ongoing, but still, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. It's so we can see.
Curiosity is Tether. How is Tether generating daily $23 million in fees, and what app are they using? Where you could stake?
I think they're using treasury bonds. I don't know.
They should have a front end where you can deposit your Tether to stake or something to get these rewards.
No. This is private corporation. All the fees they make them for themselves. There's nothing.
I understand. You issue your treasury bond to Tether. Tether gives you stables, and then you could probably, right? Well, you have to.
You will send your 100K. I think the limit was 100K to get the
Tether.
To have a not straight, but how it's called, direct contact to mint USDT.
Mint.
I think it was 100K. So as far as I know, you just give them dollars and they will issue you a USDT. But what they do with your dollars is that they will buy government bonds. And I think Tether is actually one of the biggest government bond buyers. So
right. Okay. So they're just making the fees from people depositing dollars in Tether.
Yeah, and they put it just slow growth, 5% or whatever it is. Bond market.
Great. Circle is the other one. They're right now the biggest fees generated. It's crazy. There's so many stables. Okay. They're in the top 100. Like 50 of them are just stable coins or something. It's like it's a little weird. It's like everybody's going to stables and not withdrawing the money out of crypto yet.
Yeah. And that's why it's so weird. Like the biggest money makers are SwapKit, for example, here as well.
I found it. It's called M0. That's the exchange, the chain that is doing all this stablecoin.
Okay, maybe it's kind of OTC desk, I guess.
M0. It was. I went to stablecoin issuer, and that's where it pops up number one. Even above Tether, it's this one called M0. Hold on, this is so weird. This is wrong. Why is this number one? It's only number one by TVL. Why? What? Why is this even listing this as number one? It's no way it's number one. What the hell is this M0? And the last 7 days was only $471 in fees. Why is it number one? Circle is Tether should be number one. Yeah. That's something wrong with DeFi Llama. Okay, yeah, Circle, Tether, and then you go to Circle.
I've noticed like DeFi Llama.
There we go. You create an account with Tether.
I noticed with DeFi Llama, like they are not. It used to be simple back in days when DeFi Llama started. Like it started after the ETH ICO and stuff, and the metrics that they tracked was quite accurate and good. But now, for example, the metrics that they're tracking is a lot of different blockchains, a lot of different off-chain entities as well, like Tether and stuff. They're trying to collect their fees. I guess how they collect Tether fees is just through an API that Tether just gives out to the public. But they own the API. They can put whatever number they want there, right? So it's kind of gimmicky, I guess. And yeah, I usually, when I track, like when it comes to like ThorChain or Chainflip or NEAR Intents, you have to like go specific dashboards that's been like updated regularly, and you get like a better overview about what's going on. So yeah, that's what I think about.
Yeah, because it's definitely interesting. Right now, we have a lot of money just sitting in Tether. And
yeah, because I mean, it makes sense, because look at the price. People are afraid.
Well, now the question is, so what's going to happen next? Are they going to be pulling it out of stables to their bank accounts, or are they going to redeploy it into altcoins for an alt season? If BTC reverses again, like to retest 100K, for example, which is definitely possible.
I don't know. Like every what can I say? Like every day it goes on. I think like owning your money on your bank account gets less and less attractive. Like having a real risk of being seized.
It's all about how long are you holding it in your bank account. What if you're holding Bitcoin goes to 70K and then you just deploy it to 70K, or are you gonna hold it until like you're is holding dollars is a higher risk than Bitcoin going to 70K right now, for example?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a risk-reward situation. So my thing is, I think people holding stables is right now they're at a higher risk, like of missing out on some kind of like rally or retest. But then afterwards, it might be like, okay, now it just makes sense to keep holding your stables, because after that retest, if it fails and it goes into bear market, you don't want to be in.
But the reason why people are not withdrawing money on the bank account, there are many reasons. Like, first of all, your money can get like KYC seized, like, oh, where this money came from. It's easier to hold it on Tether, and if you want to buy your bread, you just do a little small withdrawal. And now with the buyer labs, they're going to have their no-KYC cards even. I mean, it gets less and less attractive to have your money on your bank account. I mean, basically, what is a bank account? It's a multi-sig where you can start a transaction, but the bank will say if it goes through. So you initiate it, and bank can just stop it or not let it go through. So that's crazy. The money that you have on bank, it's not your money. It's a multi-sig where you have the least amount of power. So
yeah, but you could think of it like that also in Bitcoin. Like, technically, Bitcoin is not your money either. If the network goes down, you have worthless Bitcoins. It's just it is just this like imaginary internet money, like
yeah. But then we can, in a sense, we can boil down like, oh,
it's all imaginary. The only thing real is gold.
By hornets.
The only thing real is like gold. You know, if you have physical gold,
same we can say about gold as well. Like if the
gold is actually is a thing that comes from the sun, from supernovas. It's
it doesn't matter. It's fugazi. What I mean is that, like, let's say
that there was like aliens that came to Earth just for gold.
Yeah.
You know? No. Let's say we have everybody has
like something that's there's a reason why gold is gold. But Bitcoin is technically just an evolution of imaginary money. It's nothing really. It's a little bit harder. It's like a hard-coded money, but
it's a little harder.
Like, let's say Zcash all of a sudden with its encryption.
I'm not trying. I am not trying to debate that, but since we're speaking about risk to reward, Bitcoin or USDT, Bitcoin or gold, the point is that when the shit hits really the fan. We have a lot of gold bugs. Peter Schiff, a lot of my friends that they follow, they stack the gold. But when the shit hits the fan and we have to eat, and we have less food than we need as a population, then again you're gonna eat your gold brick or whatever. Of course, it has it's the final money. It's the final. I guess it's like the final thing where you kind of like make transactions, but still, in a fun, in a funny way, your garden, your livestock is it can be a better investment. It depends on time. Like at the moment, we're on tech bubble, AI bubble, so Bitcoin makes a lot of sense. Tomorrow, the meteorite hits Earth on like 7 different angles. Then nobody cares about your ChatGPT. Oh, maybe you care. Like you ask, like, hey, how to make a fire? I don't know, but otherwise, like the livestock and this stuff is more important.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always at the moment
bullish on livestock.
Bullish on
the banking system was an evolution from barter, and it was never really fiat based. This is a recent innovation from the 1970s.
Oh yeah, of course. The fiat was just introduced to give out loans. That's like to monetize the future of people's life, basically. That's the only reason why we have fiat-based printing and stuff. If you don't have it, we couldn't monetize the future. So that's why we have whoever will be born into the system, like he has already like 250K of debt on his name, because there's just so much future monetization, future obligations that have been given out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the banking system is even though it's like a
Rom, your internet is cooked.
Yeah.
I don't have my VPN on. I don't know why it's cooked.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he said like Coke is cool, but I don't know. I didn't hear it clearly.
Yeah.
I don't know, Coke. Is my internet fine on your end?
He has to take the Coke out of his mouth.
Huh?
Wait, can only Theo not hear me, or?
I can hear you. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it was just because I have my VPN off. It should be good. Yeah. So speaking about the banking and the TradFi system, basically is a blueprint for the crypto system, and that's what most of crypto is basically like an evolution of TradFi.
Coke, can you hear him? Okay, he's like glitching out like a robot for me. Yeah, Coke agrees. Yeah, your internet's cooked. Maybe disconnect and reconnect. Yeah.
And anyway, speaking of, so that's why actually speaking of investments, you should have crypto, you should have gold, and also you should have like, I don't know,
property,
backup plan, property. I mean,
livestock.
Having like a penthouse in New York, I'm not sure if it's like the best property. If yes, it could be. You have a lot of money, but
coal.
I don't see having my cows up there like 150th floor. Like
yeah, just one tiny cow.
Yeah, maybe. Like, but otherwise, yeah. It's always a balancing game, and people who know how to balance the best, they will succeed. So it's a tough game, because the funny thing is that the reason how I got into crypto was through I think I've said like many times in the podcast. It was through the guy called. The company that he has is the Dollar Vigilante, and Jeff Bruick is a Canadian guy. I think he lives next to you.
You've never told this story before.
Oh, I haven't?
You've never said Dollar Vigilante or Jeff Bruick on the show before?
I'm pretty sure. Do we have all the time scripts or whatever it is?
Yeah, Jarvis, pull up all the previous shows.
Yeah. I think we have done it before, but yeah, I learned from him. So he used to be working at banking as well, like in 2000s, and he saw how the system is crooked and bad, and then the Bitcoin came up, and then he started speaking about Bitcoin, yada yada. But the thing is that he's like really this like a far doomer guy. He has been speaking about everything exploding. He has the book called The Controlled Demolition of US Dollar as well, or US Empire, whatever. And it's dragging along. Okay, COVID used to be, COVID was supposed to be this final event where everything gets wiped out, like when it comes to financial systems, right? and it still hasn't materialized. Everything at the moment, everything is still going good. Define good, of course, but I mean, we still can use our bank accounts and stuff. Yep, exactly.
Is that building 7?
Yes, this is the building
That's
7
spicy.
where the debris of the plane flew on top of this building, and then it was controlled. I don't want to even. I mean,
Ooh, this
They
is
will be,
Dr. Degen coded.
to my understanding,
oh my god,
Rom's internet's still cooked.
yeah. Bye. So yeah. I even don't want to dive into the 9/11 because like if you think, I will just say that much. If you think it's really the guys with the knives and mustaches who took over the planes and crashed it, and the passport was still in the rubble,
The mustaches.
then you have the beards, and then I think you have to have a little sanity check.
It's a bunch of gay guys hijacking the plane.
So yeah. Oh, anyway, that's how I got into the crypto as well, through that guy. So he said like everything is going to blow up, the U.S. Financial system, the world financial system, and it's the meme, the guy who's still waiting, next to the swing. I'm waiting the world to end.
Yeah. Keeps going.
It something will happen at some point that's like I don't know. It's really hard to time. We know what's going to happen, but timing the market is really hard, especially when you have to time the really big blow up like world financials. But I think there will be a science. Like if you see the what is the Pelosi, if you see Pelosi still buying Nvidia stock, I think the financial markets are not cooked yet.
They're cracking down on her soon, though.
Yeah, but if you see like Pelosi and other like political people out of blue having, I don't know, no.
How do you track their wallet though?
Wallet?
How do you track a Pelosi wallet?
So Pelosi doesn't buy crypto. She's full stocks.
Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi's portfolio. Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi trading activity.
Yeah, she's like a stock wizard. She's crazy. She knows.
So she's been decreasing her buys in 2025 here, it looks like. She was selling a lot last year, and then this year she's really slowed down on the buys.
Oh, so world will end next year. Huh.
Yeah, we're cooked.
Oh, that's bad.
Become a farmer like Craig Wright, use BSV to water the plants. Okay. I can't click on links in the chat like that, East, but if you want to send it on like Discord or Signal, that'd be fine.
Oh my god. Yes.
So this looks like 4 years of a bull market for Pelosi, 5 years of a bull market there. So yeah, this is the bear market. Rum was cautioning against sitting in US dollars.
Maybe she stopped trading because people started to notice her like really hard last couple of years. Because she has been under fire last 2 years. Before that, she was kind of under the radar, just making millions. But now it's like, hey, you have like a official salary, 250K per year. How your net worth like 100 million?
Yeah, the spending in support of Nancy is going down over time.
Let's see what the poly market says. Like, is there like financial collapse or something like this in poly markets?
I don't know if there's a financial collapse.
Recession, I guess.
Recession. U.S. recession in 2025, there's a 4% chance. 2026 has a 36% chance, and 2027 has a 52% chance. Oh no, that's Canada. Yikes, I'm cooked. So 2026, we're currently at 37. Down. Let's go back. Recession. In 2025, 4% has gone down. So we could hammer the buy on this.
Look, it used to be 75. That's crazy.
Let me sign in. It was at, the year's closing, right? So it's a time decay market.
Sense. Yeah, of course.
Let's see what's trending. She's really rich already. Raphael Laverde. Anarchapulco. Very cool.
Do you mean the Anarcha? They have the event in Acapulco in Mexico.
Anarchapulco.
Something, the annual anarchist summit in
Let's go.
Acapulco. And yeah. And then they have the Liberland as well. Do you know what's Liberland?
No.
You can Google it. It's a basically small piece of countryside or a small piece of land where there is no taxation. It's like a anarchist paradise.
Liberland?
Liberland, yeah.
Liberland.
I think Jeff Bruick is
Free Republic of Liberland.
Yeah.
Micronation founded by Czech right-wing libertarian politician and activist Vít Jedlička. This guy.
I guess the passport is not strong, but it's a real passport. They have real functioning governance, blah blah blah, like all that stuff. So yeah, it's like.
Can I do the digital citizenship? I can not pay taxes.
I mean, there's.
Maybe?
I think Panama is closer to you, so it's easier there.
Fair enough. So we're going to do the.
It's a land between two rivers.
It's a little island.
Yeah, exactly.
So we could do the offsite here in 2026.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moon Boys meetup in Liberland.
Libra Boys. Yeah.
Libra Boys.
That's us.
Liberace. Sweet. Any final thoughts, Coke, before we wrap here?
What can I say?
Zcash on top.
That's actually interesting about Zcash as well. Jeff Bruick actually said that Zcash is kind of like I don't know. He's a kind of doomer guy, but he said like it's not the best one, so to speak. Kind of
more
like
of a Monero guy.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's a Zcash is like Israeli project kind of. Oh, did you hear about the news about first of all in September when the Netanyahu had a conference speech, whatever, he said like, if you hold this phone, you're holding a piece of Israel in your hands. And can you put it in X, like the phone and Israel?
There's an Israel phone?
No, Samsung. And it turned out that cheap Samsung models are being preloaded with software that's from Israel. So it's like all like spy
Israel phone. Spy phone.
Samsung. Yeah, something blah blah blah.
Samsung.
That's don't quote me on that. Theo will give you the
phone spyware. No. Israel.
Oh, but put it in search. It was on X.
Phone. I thought you said Grok. You said X.
I mean X search. Yes, I didn't say Grok.
Samsung Israel search.
Israel
phone.
Dun dun dun. 19 hours ago.
Israel turns Samsung phones into spy devices. Is this it?
Yeah. Yep.
AppCloud draws privacy scrutiny on budget Galaxy phones.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Do you have cell phones? Of course you do. Then you're already holding a piece of Israel in your hands. Netanyahu bragging to a U.S. congressional delegation. And you know he wasn't lying. Every Samsung phone released after 22 comes infected with an Israeli spyware app called AppCloud. Its sole purpose is to serve as a backdoor into your device, installing apps without your consent. Impossible to disable, impossible to remove. It is surveillance disguised as technology forced into your pocket, whether you want it or not.
That's crazy. Audio, please.
I, for one, welcome our Israeli overlords.
Please, audio, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on Firefox, so you can't have audio. Sorry about it.
No, it is muted on the corner.
No, I could hear it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then you're noob. Anyway.
No, I'm on Firefox.
So having a mobile wallet now on like Samsung A device is not your crypto. It's Netanyahu's crypto, guys. So stay
Bullish on Israel.
safe.
Okay, thanks so much, everybody.
Stay
Thanks so
safe,
much,
guys.
Coke. Moon Boys Podcast.
You're welcome.
See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride my alts down to old time lows. I'm gonna buy till I can't no more. I'm gonna buy these alts cause they're oversold. I'm gonna buy till I can't